The most important location in the Iran conflict may not be Tehran. It may be the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway where geography, energy, shipping, and military power meet. In this video, we will examine why Hormuz matters, how Yemen changes the strategic picture, what disruption could mean for the West, and which scenarios decision-makers must consider. Let us begin with the map. The Strait of Hormuz connects the Gulf to the wider maritime system. Its location makes it important to energy markets, commercial shipping, and regional military strategy. This is why a development around the waterway can affect countries that are not directly involved in the conflict. Use a verified map here and identify the surrounding states clearly. Iran's leverage does not depend only on completely closing the waterway. Threats, naval pressure, inspections, mines, attacks, or uncertainty can raise the perceived risk of using the route. That perceived risk can affect insurance premiums, shipping schedules, and the decisions of energy companies. In geopolitics, control is not always about physically occupying a location. Sometimes it is about making other actors uncertain about whether they can safely operate there. Yemen matters because of its location near important maritime routes. Activity involving Yemen can internationalize a conflict involving Iran, even if the main confrontation is taking place elsewhere. However, every incident must be analyzed carefully. We must distinguish confirmed responsibility from political accusations and distinguish a group's stated position from independently verified evidence. The West faces at least four major risks. The first is energy. Disruption or fear of disruption could place pressure on oil and fuel markets. The second is shipping. Longer routes, higher insurance costs, and delays could increase the cost of moving goods. The third is military pressure. The United States and its allies may be asked to protect commercial vessels. The fourth is political pressure. Western governments would have to explain to their citizens why they are taking military risks in another regional conflict. Scenario 1 is limited disruption followed by negotiation. In this scenario, the parties use threats or limited action to gain leverage, but eventually step back. Scenario 2 is prolonged risk without a full regional war. Ships may reroute, insurance costs may rise, and energy markets may become unstable. Scenario 3 is direct escalation. A confrontation involving regional actors and Western forces could produce a much wider crisis. These scenarios are not predictions. They are analytical frameworks. The important question is which indicators begin to appear. Viewers should monitor official statements, maritime advisories, vessel rerouting, insurance changes, confirmed attacks, diplomatic contacts, and military deployments. We should also watch whether governments use language focused on deterrence, negotiation, or retaliation. The language matters because it can indicate whether leaders are trying to create an exit from the crisis or prepare their populations for escalation. The Strait of Hormuz may not decide the conflict by itself, but it can influence the economic and strategic choices surrounding it. The central question is whether the major actors choose deterrence, negotiation, or escalation. What is your assessment? Is limited disruption more likely, or is the region moving toward a wider confrontation? Subscribe to Katakyie Brief for structured geopolitical analysis, and share this video with someone who wants to understand the strategic importance of Hormuz.